Hey, you've made it to the end of our course orientation. Awesome. And it was great to get to know you, and I hope you're excited about the coming weeks when we'll complete our 102 coursework and learn more about ourselves and our connections to literature. If you have any questions or concerns that you did not include in your readiness message to me in the Week 1 Start Here module, please message me today and let me know what they are so I may help you out. This goes for the whole term, especially if you find yourself struggling with an assignment or a deadline. Message me anytime, but please note that there could be a delay. 4 o'clock on a Tuesday morning, not up, unless it's a really bad day and you don't want to hear back from me then anyway. But I will reply within 24 hours and get back to you. You can also post general questions, maybe about the readings, assignment guidelines, where to find things, to the questions about forum. So any classmates who are active on ACE, even maybe at 4 o'clock on Tuesday, can help you out. It's also a great place to check for frequently answered questions. And you might get your answer before you even need to ask for help. We are all a team this term and should help each other navigate the course so that everyone can be successful. If you're watching this wrap-up video before the Week 1 deadline, you are welcome to move on to Week 2 and get started early. Click on Lessons on the left toolbar, then Week 2, and move forward. It's okay to work ahead in the course, but make sure for assignments that are collaborative, like discussions, that you check back in after your initial posts to respond to partners, or collect advice from peer review forums. If you need to miss a deadline for any reason, check in with me. Our late policy is 2 assignments may be submitted up to a week late with no penalty, no questions asked. After that, no late work will be accepted. The exceptions to this policy are the discussions and peer reviews, since they are collaborative and your classmates are depending on you for their grades as well, and the final essay, since it's finals week and there's no other time left in the course to make it up. If something unexpected happens at the end of the term, do check the incomplete and withdrawal policies in the syllabus so you know what to do. One missed discussion may be made up, and you can check out the details for that at the bottom of the lessons page. I'd like to end with some tips for success. Some of you have taken online writing and literature courses in the past and are total veterans, and some of you are new to the online learning scene. As you get started, please post questions about using ACE, even time management, anything that's gotten you stuck, to the questions about forum. And also post advice if you've worked something out, if something's worked for you in the past. So new students can learn from that advice and grow from it. My advice? First, check in with ACE daily. Make it a habit. Find a time of day that works best for you and check in to review what needs doing, upcoming deadlines, what messages or announcements you've received. You can connect to ACE on your smartphone if you'd like and just give it a quick check-in. This will help you stay connected to the class, the classroom community, and stay on top of things. Second, break up your English 102 homework into bite-sized chunks. Don't try to swallow lessons plans whole the night of deadlines. Follow the week's lesson path and read poetry one day and respond to the discussion questions, then maybe fiction the next, and maybe drama 2 days later because you work on Wednesday nights. Don't wait till the night of a deadline to get started. You will be miserable, you will make your loved ones and pets miserable, and your work can suffer. I've been teaching online a long time and I've seen success and failure. If you start to struggle or just want to make your process more efficient because you plan on taking more online classes in the future, check in with me for advice. I am happy to strategize with you. Third, know your deadlines. Take time this first week and put them on the calendar you use most. Do that for all of your classes if you're taking multiple ones. I personally use Gmail's calendar and a paper calendar for classes. I find I need them both. Use what works best for you, and if you don't have a system in place, create one this term. Fourth, pay attention to the stories, poems, essays, and plays that you like most in these first few weeks of the class. Our reading load is heavier at the start of the term, so you're introduced to a variety of works. You will be picking one of them to write about in a theme essay, and then you will stick with that same piece and research it for the context essay later in the term. So make sure you pick something you care about or are intrigued by, something that compels you, something you want to spend a couple of months with. I wanted you to know this in advance so that you can flag things as you read them and consider, is this the one? Fifth, ask questions. If I had a nickel for every time I got an email from a student that started with, "Sorry to bother you," I could probably go on a nice beach vacation. Nothing too glamorous. Hearing from you is never a bother. I can't see your face look confused in class. So if you don't let me know that something doesn't make sense, or your ACE link doesn't work, or you can't figure out Turnitin, or you're not sure about what a comment I made in your essays file as you're trying to revise, I won't know. So don't let little things like that get in the way of your path to success. Message me. Message me whenever you have a question, a blip, even if you're feeling, I don't know, lazy. I'm happy to give you a pep talk to help you through. So to wrap up this week, next week we are going to read about, well, reading and writing about literature. Think of it as stretching before running. It will warm us up and get us thinking about strategies we can use when we begin reading literature the following week. In addition to the readings, you will also be talking about what you're reading with your classmates in discussion 1. I look forward to seeing you soon.